After 8 weeks, the prosecution has finally rested their case against Karen Read, and oh boy, here are the top 3 worst witnesses for the Commonwealth. Welcome to True Crime Tuesday. You might think I'm gonna start with Michael Proctor, the lead investigator. No, there was someone worse. Trooper John Paul, the state's accident reconstructionist, who on cross didn't know basic math equations, but he completely fell apart on direct. He couldn't state his conclusion of what happened without reading word for word his report because it just didn't make sense. It went from John hit his head on the curb and then flew 30 feet to no, he didn't fly 30 feet. How did the phone get under him? He replied, it just did. And other quotes like, the crime scene talked to me, instead of using math and physics to reconstruct the scene, because the math equation calculations didn't correlate to the scene of the crime, aka the math didn't math. Then there's Michael Proctor, the lead investigator, who revealed to a friend group chat he found the murderer 16 hours into the investigation before even going to the crime scene or interviewing anyone other than 3 people who were inside the home who had a lot to hide. Oh, and also he was looking for news on her phone. And finally, ADA Adam Lally was his own worst enemy with own goal after own goal. The worst was deceiving the jury by putting up an inverted, highly edited video as accurate evidence. This wasn't disclosed until the defense pointed out, basically proving the defense's point that the investigation is being manipulated to frame Karen. And also after 8 long weeks where we learned there was snow, interviewed everyone at the bar, and in his big finale, put up Trooper Guarino, who testified Karen Read was at home at 12:36 a.m., basically giving her an alibi since Lally said she killed her boyfriend around 12:45. And oh, it gets worse. The medical examiner came out confirming the injuries on Officer John O'Keefe's body were not consistent with any car crash patient she's seen. And I didn't even get to all the salacious texts, rehomed dogs, rehomed homes, and rehomed phones. So what has been the highlight or low light of the trial for you? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Andrea Fechko for NewsON.